Hello everyone, it's Luphisra here. I'm back to play more of Gabriel Knights Sins of the Father 20th Anniversary Edition. So what am I supposed to do? I need to go see Mosley. Okay, I don't know why. Let's go see Mosley. There's a guy playing a drum here too. Oh. Okay, enter Mosley's office.
Glad you made it. It'll give you a feel for how I am in action. You know, handling suspects, that sort of thing.
I'm sure it'll be invigorating. Who is this guy, anyway?
Calls himself Crash. He's been an informant for us before, mostly helping us bust small-time pimps and dealers trying
He seems to be
He's
asleep.
been staying invisible during these murders, but we picked him up this morning at Jackson Square pushing coke. He knows something. Call it detective's instinct.
Detective's instinct. Got it.
All right, Crash. I want to hear about these murders. Have you been present at the so-called voodoo rituals?
I don't know nothing. All right, I told you.
Come on now. You can tell me. Do you know anyone who's been to these rituals?
Look, I can't say nothing. You gotta let me go.
Relax.
Feels like he does know something.
The men who picked you up were in plain clothes.
Plain clothed. Like you could fool them. They know I'm here. They've got ears all over the city. They know everything.
Who are they, Crash? Are they the ones doing the murders?
Let me go.
If you're so worried about being detained, start talking. You tell me what I want to hear, and maybe I can get you into the witness protection program. But you gotta earn it.
Witness protection? Are you crazy? Oh, don't make me laugh. Oh, Jesus, just let me out of here.
Oh, come on. Who's behind these murders, Crash? Why are the victims all members of the underworld?
All members of the underworld.
It's different when I'm supposed to come here. Oh, if I can send a message. Yeah. Tell him I didn't say nothing.
Christ, he's freaking useless. Just take him back to detaining, would you, Tony?
He really does know
Hell
something.
yeah. Times like this, I'd kill for truth serum. Damn civil rights.
Can I quote you on that?
Huh? Hell no. Damn, we can only keep him for 24 hours. Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna have to let him go. Sorry it wasn't more exciting. You know, for the book, I mean. Hey, maybe you could punch it up some. You know, what do they call that? Fiction. That's it.
I feel bad for Mosley. He's not even the main protagonist in
See
the
what I
book.
can do.
Hey,
Can I ask you about some stuff?
anything new with you?
You're the writer. Ask away.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
Animal masks? You mean like those Halloween masks they sometimes use in robberies?
I don't think so. More like real animals.
Never ran across anything like that.
Do you know anything about veves?
What?
Veves. They're ritualistic patterns used in voodoo. You know, like those marks we found around the body.
You know what the department says about that, Knight? That voodoo stuff is faked.
Yeah, well, they're wrong. These veves...
Look, just stop worrying about those marks. I don't think they're relevant.
But they are relevant. See, this is why you're not the main character of his book.
You mean Gumbo?
No, I mean Dambala.
Never heard of it.
You're useless, seriously.
Does the name Ogun Badagri mean anything to you?
Say what?
Ogun Badagri. It's a voodoo loa.
Speak English or shut up, Knight.
Sorry, didn't mean to confuse you. Guess I'll take that as a no. What's the status on the voodoo murders case?
Sure as hell ain't going well. There sure are a lot of breaks being applied in different areas of the investigation.
Like what?
Getting some real info on the victims now, and they're not exactly upstanding citizens.
They're all bad people?
I was hoping to get more out of Crash, but he's scared shitless. We'll have to let him go tomorrow morning.
Well, I'll be seeing you.
Have a good one.
They're a bit useless. I just leave. Maybe we can go to the museum and talk to St. John?
Hello, Dr. John.
Or Dr. John?
Return to us, Mr. Knight.
Let's talk.
Could I ask you some more questions?
Of course. I also find our dialogue stimulating.
Does the name Ogun Badagri mean anything to you?
I do not believe so.
Isn't he one of the Loire?
Perhaps. I am not familiar with some of the more obscure Haitian and African lore.
Of course, you don't know anything.
Do you know anything about Veves?
I believe they have something to do with Haitian voodoo. But that is not really my area.
Damn, what is your area? What do you know? Seriously.
Have you ever heard of Dambala?
Of course. It is one of the Loire.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
I used to have some antique African totem masks, but they were on the point of disintegration, so I removed them.
Okay.
So how's the museum business?
Those who truly seek to understand are few, Mr. Knight. But even one can be an audience.
Sounds about like my shop.
Hey, can I show him this?
Does this pattern look familiar to you?
Where did you get that?
You do recognize it then?
I have never seen it before in my life.
Are you sure about this pattern?
I am sure, Mr. Knight.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. The snake thing?
Perhaps Gabriel should learn more about the scale before showing it to anyone.
Okay.
Do these symbols mean anything to you?
No, they look like nonsense to me. Where did you get them, if I might inquire?
I saw them scribbled somewhere. Just graffiti, I guess.
I see. By the way, I forgot to warn you, Mr. Knight. The local cemeteries are quite dangerous. Muggers, vandals. I would avoid going there alone if I were you.
Really? Thanks for the advice.
Well, too bad. He likes working alone.
A very large, very formidable-looking snake is secured in a plexiglass cage.
The python is quite dangerous. I would stay back if I were you.
Thanks for the advice.
But you're not afraid. You're just hanging there.
Snake is too far away.
Okay. Can I look up close at the snake?
Doesn't seem to work that way.
Fine. Jeez. Okay, this is some of design stuff. Neat. So this is the original. This is the new version. Nice. Okay. Go to drugstore owner.
I'll be going.
Come back again.
Hi. Can I ask you just a few more questions?
Whatever, man.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
The only one left is Willie Jr. over there, the old crocodile. He's sort of a mascot now, you know.
About Willie Jr., would you be willing to let him go?
Maybe. For $100.
100?
100? You gotta be kidding.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Junior very close now.
Don't have that money.
Part with him for less.
I found out what Cabri Sankal means. How did you know about human sacrifice?
I never said them words, monsieur. You must have heard them from someone else.
Don't bullshit me.
Does the name Ogun Badagri mean anything to you?
Don't talk like that around here, man.
Have you ever heard of Damballa?
Damballa is an African legend about a great serpent. Folklore, that's all.
Do you know anything about Veves?
Like the ones in the voodoo rituals they do for the tourists.
Right.
They curiosities, no? This a curio shop.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. Would you take 50 for Willie Jr.?
Don't insult me, monsieur. The price is $120.
What? You said you'd sell it for 100 before.
You misheard, monsieur. The price was always 120.
Well, damn you. Gotta make more phone calls.
I am.
Oh boy, party time.
I think it's this person.
Hello, I'm calling from the Dixieland drugstore. We have an order for you.
Hush, Castro. I told you I don't know what you're talking about. Animal Clinic. This is Melissa.
Do you have a Madame Casino as a client?
Madame Casino? Sure, I know her. She's not here right now, though.
Really? She told me she'd be there. Would you happen to have her address by any chance?
Yes, but I'm not sure I should give it out. Who are you again?
I'm worried about Castro. He's missed 3 dance lessons.
Doggy? Oh, he's so sweet. I guess if you know Castro, it's okay. Her address is 345 Dauphine.
Thanks.
Yeah, please don't do that in real life. Don't do that. Don't give numbers out like, addresses out like that. But yeah, we found out where she lives. Can't go like how we normally do.
I'd be able to use this black shirt.
You need to combine this and this. And then, yeah. Okay. So, new location, you have to go find Kavanagh's.
I'm out of here. Try not to sell out the store while I'm gone.
Uh-huh. Do I need to go to the cathedral and, like... I don't know. Is there anything I could do here still? No?
Curtain confessionals are a subtle, old-fashioned presence on the left of the nave. There's a knothole about the size of a quarter in the wood paneling on that wall. The knothole doesn't seem to operate that way. The knothole is part of the paneling.
Has to be something I can do about that.
The confessional is about the size of a closet and is richly paneled in lovingly oiled cherry. Gabriel can't see a way to use that on the knothole. Gabriel can't.
Yeah, okay.
A meshed window provides access to the confessional from the priest's booth.
Okay, so I don't think there's anything to do here yet. Have no residence.
Yes? Who is it?
Hi, I'm doing an article on voodoo, and I heard that you are...
I'm a good Catholic young man. Take your evil influence elsewhere.
But I just have a few questions.
I can feel the evil eye. Go away.
And this is why we need to dress up.
Yes? Who is it?
Please let me talk to you, Madame Casino.
I do not talk to strangers, young man.
Fine. I need to go back to the church and get, I need to disguise myself as like a priest. I know that. I remember playing to that part when I played before. I mean, many years ago. I don't really remember how I got there though.
Gabriel can't take the kneeler. A padded bench provides a soft place for supplicating knees.
May I help you, my child?
Can I ask you a few questions?
The confessional is not the best place for interviews, son. You can contact the parish offices if you need private counseling.
I understand. Thanks, Father.
Is there anything else?
Could you give me a blessing?
Do you feel the need for a blessing?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
All right, if it will comfort you.
The priest blesses Gabriel through the confessional window.
Peace be with you, son.
Thank you, Father.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
As you wish. Please feel free to stay and commune with God.
Hey. I need to dress up as a priest. Do I use it on Gabriel himself?
This black shirt won't get me into Madame Casino's by itself. I'll have to dress it up a little.
Oh. I need to make like the priest collar thing, I think. There's a red dot on the floor. Okay, not important apparently. How do I dress up as the... I know I need to dress up, but... How? Priest collar. Where's the priest collar? Where do I get it?
Someone is in that confessional. Gabriel will have to wait.
They missed the part of telling me where to get the priest collar.
Gabriel can't see a way to use that on the knothole.
Original and now. Nice. Oh my god. I really don't know where to get the collar.
There's a small shelf under the meshed window.
May I help you, my child?
I'd like to make a confession.
All right, if it'll make you feel better.
Nope, that's it.
Goodbye, then. Peace go with you.
A padded bench provides a soft place for supplicating knees.
I can come in, but...
The confessional is...
Sorry.
There's a knothole about the size of a quarter in the wood paneling on that wall. Gabriel can't...
God damn it. Where do I get the collar?
Rows of pews line each side of the nave's aisle. At least the cherub is an aesthetic way of asking for donations. The chancel of St. Louis Cathedral consists of a raised dais, an altar, 2 pedestals, and a choir area.
I'm confused. I need a hint of some kind.
Gabriel might need the goodwill, but he can't afford to make a donation right now.
Yeah, I have no idea what to do. I know I need to dress up, but I don't have the priest collar. Where do I get the priest collar? Thought it would be at the church, but no.
Hi.
The hint is not helping me, too. Where do I find a priest collar? In a church. Make sure no one's looking. I know it's at the church, but how do I say no one's looking? How do I make it sure that no one's looking? Do I have to come back at night? How do I make it night? Do I have to go back and sleep and then come back at night?
Hello, beautiful. It's me.
The excitement of seeing you is killing me.
Do I sleep?
I'll just leave it on.
Can I sleep and then come back at night? Go.
It's no use. I can't sleep.
Then how do I do it? There's an interview with Jan Jansen. Since I'm stuck, why not?
So how long have you been working on Gabriel Knight? When did you come up with the original?
How long is this?
The fact that Gabriel is...
Oh, 10 minutes. Sorry, I'll do it at the end. I'll do it at the end of the stream or something. Scare off the priest. Dang, I want to scare off the priest. Why do I want to scare off the priest? Why? Confess something really terrible? Oh, I feel bad for doing this.
May I help you, my child?
I'd like to make a confession.
All right, if it'll make you feel better.
Nice little watch.
I've had a lot of women, Father.
A lot? More than 10?
Yes, Father.
More than 20?
Yes, Father.
More than 40?
Yes, Father.
Son, I don't think this is a matter for a priest. I think you need a good therapist.
If we're counting therapists, then I'm up to at least, let's see, count the one, and, this might take a while.
My son, I'm afraid my lunch break is coming on about now. Pray for forgiveness and say 20 rosaries. On second thought, when you finish the math, say that many rosaries.
Gabriel hears him leave the confessional.
I should probably add one more rosary for that while I'm at it. I've been a bad boy.
Yeah, you've been a bad boy, alright.
I've always wondered how the other half lives.
Although for some reason I don't think that's a fake. I think he's actually, you know, had that many women.
Inside the box, Gabriel finds a priest collar and some oil used for blessing. Gabriel can't...
Okay, so I need to take the collar.
You don't know when a priest's collar will come in handy.
Do I need the oil?
This oil is for holy purposes, not the sort of thing Gabriel would want to use it for.
Yeah. I'll leave it there. Let's vamonos before he comes back. Okay, to the residence. Okay.
All right, but this is private.
Yeah, I don't want to see it anyways. Okay, Kavanaugh's, here we come. He looks so weird with his hair all like gelled up like that.
Yes? Who is it?
It's Father McLaughlin to see you.
Father McLaughlin, you say? You must be new in the parish. I'm so pleased to meet you, Father. Do come in.
Thank you, my child.
Please be seated, Father.
Thank you.
Now, what can I do for you?
Nice doggy. Good Castro.
Sorry.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions, my child?
Of course not, mon père.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
People think I'm just a foolish old woman, but I know the things they do. My family's been in New Orleans since 1750, so I know more than most. Voodoo people are all over the city, in the shops, everywhere. They'll curse you like that, and most people don't even notice. Spit on your bread at the bakery. Take strands of your hair at the store when you try on clothes. Oh, you have to be so careful. But I know their ways, so I can protect myself. I know how to use the magic too, and I can counteract their evil spells.
Good for you? Look at Gabriel. Oh, I can't get used to him looking like that.
Tell me more about voodoo in New Orleans.
And that fake accent.
Evil. It's dangerous to even discuss it.
Oh my god, it's horrible.
Do you have any idea what Caprice Encore means?
Maybe. I know. I bet you do not know, Father, n'est-ce pas?
It means goat without horns.
Father, you surprised me. You do know what it means. You know what they mean by goat without horns, don't you? A human being. That's right. Slit your throat, cut out your heart. Pure evil murder.
Yeah, it's very bad.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Voodoo murders? Ha! They are nothing new to me, Father. They happen all the time. I hardly go out anymore. It's too...
Alright, I'm still suffering from a little bit of a cough.
They can get you anywhere, you know. Even here, in this room. But I try not to let them know about me. That's the best way.
Yeah, stay hidden. Don't die.
What else do you know about the voodoo murders?
Shh! They'll hear you.
Sorry.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
The only true New Orleans are of French origin, you know. My family were among the original settlers of New Orleans. They came here from France. The Creole society used to be so gay in New Orleans. Now, it barely hangs on by its fingernails.
I have no idea what she meant by that.
Do you know anything about snakes?
Snakes. They're evil creatures. Did you know that evil people can send them into your dreams? They can. That's why I never sleep.
How do you survive with not sleeping?
Do you know anything else about snakes?
It would be bad luck to talk about that anymore.
Okay, sorry.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
Oh, St. John's Eve, mais oui. I used to love the St. John's Eve Mass at St. Louis Cathedral. Of course, it is also a night of great wickedness, worse than All Hallows Eve. They will corrupt anything, Father.
They? They who?
Oh, you know.
No, I don't know.
What else can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
I don't think I should say any more about that.
Oh my god, okay.
Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
Oh, her. I could tell you about her. Voodoo Queen? Ah! My great-grandmother was an acolyte of Marie Laveau. She knows the truth about her.
Tell me more about Marie Laveau.
She was only a front for the real evildoers, Father. And that's the truth about Marie Laveau.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
No, Father. I don't know anything about that.
Do you know anything about babies?
No, Father. I don't know anything about that.
The fact that he doesn't find this conversation weird at all.
Have you ever heard of Damballa?
No, Father. I don't know anything about that.
Does the name Ogun Badagri mean anything to you?
No, Father. I don't know anything about that.
Do you know anything about human sacrifice here in New Orleans?
Well, my great-grandmother could tell stories. She saw it. People say that sort of thing wasn't done in New Orleans, but the real voodoo queens did it. Oh, yes.
Who are the real voodoo queens?
Well, my great-grandmother told me that Laveau was just a front, a flamboyant decoy. She distracted authorities from the real voodoo queen of New Orleans.
So who are they?
It's been the same one for almost 200 years. She's head of a secret voodoo enfant. That's what they call their temples, you know. It's so secret, most of the voodoo people in the city don't even know about it.
How do you know about it?
The real voodoo queen controlled Laveau, gave her a little bit of power, and used her like a puppet.
Tell me more about this secret voodoo hound for.
Well, I've never seen it. I wouldn't go near it if you paid me. But it's here in New Orleans, I guarantee it. I hear their drums at night, oh yes.
Are you sure it's not just those, like, guys playing their drums outside?
But we shouldn't talk about it. They'll hear us. It's the devil's work that happens there, I can tell you. I'll show you something. Something secret. You mustn't tell anyone, Father.
Of course.
Swear on my collar.
Here it is, mon père. A true object of evil if ever there was one.
It radiates something, all right.
It belonged to my great-grandmother. She told my mother that it was a token to gain entrance to the real voodoo ceremonies.
You don't say.
To tell you the truth, I've always felt nervous about having it in the house. You know, evil influence and all.
I can see how you would, yes.
And yet, I could never part with it. It's been in the family for generations. Would you bless it for me, Father? I feel strange asking such a thing of you, but surely you understand.
Of course.
Bless this bracelet of a snake. Even though its vibes aren't great, let it do nobody harm. When they wear it on their arm, voodoo spirits go away. Don't come back another day.
You're doing a rhyme out of nowhere. Okay, I know how to make a thing with this.
Gabriel has a thought about the clay.
Bless, oh bless this circlet of silver. Take the curse, oh take it, Wilbur.
A lovely blessing, mon père.
Yes, I think it made a lasting impression. Here you go.
I feel so much better now.
All right.
It's a painting of a pretty young lady in old-fashioned clothes. The painting behind the couch is a Madonna and child.
Okay.
Madame's parlor is full of carefully dusted and polished relics of her past.
All right, okay. I think that's about it for this location. So, yeah, I gotta go.
Hey, Madame Casino.
Goodbye, Father.
Okay. So I got the imprint. I need to make the bracelet, I think.
It's getting late. Gabriel decides to go home for the day.
Okay, home it is.
Excuse me. I'm going inside.
Oh? I'm afraid St. George's is closed for the day.
I'm not a customer. I'm here to see the owner.
Why don't you just leave your name and number with me, and I'll tell him you stopped by.
Listen, if Gabriel is here, he'll want to see me. Is he? Here?
I really couldn't say for certain, but in the morning...
Gracie, say goodnight.
Oh, dear. Yes, alright. Awful.
You came. I didn't think you would.
I didn't think I would either.
Oh my god.
I could show you. It's not much, but...
Please don't. I couldn't focus on much of anything right now.
Yeah, I know. God, what is it about you?
Just shut up and kiss me.
Oh my god, it's so creepy. Oh, damn it. Day 4, guys. Spoke to one who smelled of death, gave me his ears, and causes a remark were made into veil of tears. So she leaves in the morning, bright and early, before anyone could see her except the bus boy, or rather the newspaper boy. Like, oh my god, that is awful. So awful. Oh my god, that's terrible. Well, he didn't have any nightmares at least. Do you sleep at all, Gabriel? It's hard to tell.
You're not speaking to me this morning?
Don't be silly. I just have nothing to say.
Have it your way.
Please don't tell me that Grace actually has a crush on Gabriel. He's awful. Why?
Have you noticed this guy outside the shop?
Yeah, he gives me the creeps. I wish he'd go away.
Why is this guy staring at us at this outside? Who the hell is he?
Time stated June 21st, 1993. Gabriel's eye is immediately drawn to an article about the voodoo murders. He scans it quickly.
I don't believe this. They've closed the case.
What case?
The voodoo murders case. The paper says that the police have learned that the murders were a result of an underworld cartel war, and that the war is over.
That's not good?
It's ridiculous. And what about the killers? And the voodoo angle, they never got anything on that.
Police are incompetent, okay?
That's hardly a negative. Anyway, if you're that upset, why don't you talk it over with your pal Mosley?
You don't get it, Grace. Just forget it, okay?
Gabriel decides to check his horoscope, despite his disgust.
Oh, you still checked it.
Close to you today. Resist temptation lest his eye fall on you, too.
Peachy.
Gabriel also spots an
Temptation is in Malia, I'm guessing.
Hangs out at the Napoleon House.
Okay, so the so-called voodoo murders are over at last, says Detective Franklin Mosley of the New Orleans Police Department. Our investigation has turned up that these murders were the result of an underworld drug cartel war, said Mosley at a press conference yesterday evening. That war has now ended, and the people of this great city are safe again. The police say that they are doubling efforts to crack down on the underworld drug trade that briefly turned New Orleans into its private battleground. I don't believe it. So there's the jeweler that we need to check out, and we have to go see Mosley. And this freaking guard that keeps staring at us.
Get the hell out of here.
The figure outside does not respond.
What the hell?
Gabriel watches the man watching the shop.
Can I go out and see the man?
I'm out of here. Try not to sell out the store while I'm gone.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we don't talk to the guy. It's so weird to have someone just watching, like, yeah, and there are no curtains or anything on the window. So imagine, like, Grace. She's alone there. Like, if the guy tries anything. Oh, we can go to here now. Can actually, oh, what's
Gabriel is standing on the balcony of a building across the street from Jackson Square. On the balcony are 4 mounted binoculars.
Can I not look at a thing on the floor? Is that not important? I guess it's not important.
Those binoculars aren't going anywhere without a jackhammer.
Can I use
4
it?
pairs of binoculars are rigorously mounted on the cement floor.
Can I use it? So I need to use, okay, different ones. Nothing here either. It's not like I can move it.
That's Crash. What the hell is he up to with that drummer? Huh. Crash and the drummer. Interesting.
So he said something to the drummer. That's very weird. Is that it? I guess that's it. Okay, Mosley first.
Knight, hate to tell you this, but you're out of a book. The voodoo murders case has been closed.
Why?
I had a feeling you were gonna say that. Son of a bitch. I have to tell you, bud, I'm pretty pissed off about this case being closed. You guys are making a big mistake.
Hey, I'm not any happier about it than you are, Knight, but I've got my orders.
How can I convince you to reopen the case?
Look, the department's not interested.
So, couldn't you make them interested?
With what? I got 7 bodies and still no leads. The voodoo angle's worthless, and besides, these people aren't hurting anybody but out-of-town drug dealers and hitmen.
The voodoo stuff is not worthless. It's the key to the whole thing. And these people are dangerous. They need to be stopped.
Okay, you want me to reopen this case? Prove what you just said.
What do you mean?
You need to prove that there's a legitimate voodoo cult in Narland. Prove that they're a threat. Get me a lead on the cult.
Okay, so I need to get a clue.
How can I convince you to reopen the case?
I already told you. You still need to prove that there's a legitimate voodoo cult in Narland. Prove that they're a threat. Get me a lead on the cult.
Okay.
Can you tell me anything about a secret voodoo hound fall?
Oh, come on. Somebody's pulling your leg, Knight.
Are you sure?
Ain't nothing secret about voodoo in Narlands. There's a museum, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, but that's the stuff they want you to see.
You're getting mighty paranoid, Knight.
I wouldn't say it's paranoia when all this shit's going on. You are just incompetent. Why is it that in every mystery game that I played that the policeman is always incompetent?
Back to it.
Either that or they're corrupted. Somehow, It better not be like the Broken Sword where, it ends up one of the police people, they are involved in the cult and whatnot. It's probably not my friend Mosley. Could be someone else. I don't know. Like the chief or something. Okay, museum.
Hello, Dr. John.
Glad you could return to us, Mr. Knight.
Gabriel can't do anything with the drummer on the street. A street drummer has settled outside the museum.
Could I ask you some more questions?
Of course. I also find our dialogue stimulating.
Do you know anything about a secret voodoo hound fall?
Don't be ridiculous, Mr. Knight. The voodoo churches in the city have no need for secrecy.
Of course, you know nothing. Or that or you're not telling me anything.
What does this do?
Turn that thing off.
Oh, sorry.
We have air conditioning, you see.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, it triggers a snake. Okay. Sorry about that, snake. Okay. Okay, I came to the part where I have not played the game. Okay, so this is about the point where I stopped the first time I played, so I have no idea what goes on after this. Okay, I'm blind. Before this part, I still kind of know because I played it before, but up until this point, I have no idea what this game is about. I have not played it yet, so it's about as far as I get. Oh, so this is The jeweler? Who's the jeweler? Let's talk to the bartender. He should know.
Could I ask you a few questions?
Sure. I'm not too busy at the moment.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Voodoo? Don't believe in it myself. I invented a drink once called Laveau's Tomb, but it wasn't very popular. Some people do believe, though. Even some of our regulars here at Napoleon House.
Napoleon House? Nice name.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
It's all over the papers. Some kind of serial killings.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
They say a lot of voodoo stuff is found near the bodies.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Everybody's talking about them. It's starting to scare off the tourists.
Yeah, since only the tourists are the ones that are being killed.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
Greatest city in the world. I'd never want to live anywhere else.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
This city must get about 1 million tourists a year, especially around Mardi Gras.
Okay.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
A lot of people come here because they think it's mysterious. All that talk about voodoo.
What can you tell me about your regulars in here?
See those old guys at the chess table? That's Sam and Marcus. They've played there every day for 20 years.
20 years?
Sam, the one with the purple
Damn.
jacket, he's lost every one of those games.
And he's still playing?
It's not that he's a bad player. I've seen him beat guys twice as good as Marcus. But Marcus has Sam so psyched out, he loses his nerve every time. By the way, Sam, the chess player, he's into that voodoo stuff. He's always talking about spells and gree-gree and such.
Really? Thanks.
Glad to know.
So what has Sam told you about voodoo?
Well, about 50 years ago, Sam was too shy to talk to this pretty girl he was in love with. He went to a voodoo-ien and had her make him a love charm. It was a little pouch that he had to bury under the girl's front porch. Well, he buried the pouch, and the next day he went up and talked to the girl. And sure enough, she didn't reject him. Now she's his wife, poor guy.
Not poor girl. Why is it poor guy?
Have you ever heard of Marie Laveau?
Sure. She's kind of the patron saint of voodoo in New Orleans. Don't know too much about her, but the tourists sure get off on all that stuff.
Have you ever heard of Marie Laveau?
There's a voodoo museum in town. They'd know more about it than I do.
Okay.
Tell me about the street musicians around here.
I like music as much as the next guy, but they get pretty monotonous sometimes, you know? Like that drummer right outside. They say there's been a drummer outside Napoleon House since the day it opened. Now, I like drums, but this character really gets on my nerves. It sounds like the same thing over and over. I just want to say enough already.
Sounds like my life.
Yeah, I feel like these drummers are everywhere suddenly. It's like... You know, and then the old lady says something about the drums and death, and I'm like, I don't want to see you guys. You're a bad sign.
Tell me about the street musicians around here.
It's like they're casting a spell or something.
What else I could say?
What's the significance of St. John's Eve?
All I know is it's some kind of voodoo holiday.
What's the significance of St. John's Eve?
People who believe in that stuff think it's a real special night. Magical.
Okay.
Do you know anything about snakes?
What about them?
No, just anything.
You ask the weirdest questions. I don't know anything about snakes.
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna ask about other important stuff. Wait, about this.
Does the phrase caprice encore mean anything to you?
Never heard of it.
Okay.
Can you tell me anything about a secret voodoo hound fall?
Are you kidding? Around here? Hope they aren't serving drinks.
Well, if they are, I don't think anyone in his right mind would want one.
Okay, you know what? Never mind. Let's talk to Marcus.
Sorry to bother you, but could I ask you a few questions?
I'm not the chatty type, am I, Sam?
No, you old bastard, you're not.
Besides, I'm busy sucking poor old Sam dry. Go bug someone else.
You're a real sweetheart, Marcus, you bastard.
Can I show him something to get him interested?
Does this mean anything to you?
Man, get away from me with that, will you?
Okay, no, not that. Does this mean anything to you?
Does this mean anything to you?
Man, get away from me with that, will you?
Okay, no. Does this mean anything to you?
Does this mean anything to you?
Man, get away from me with that, will you?
Get away? Everything, get away, get away. Oh, jeez.
Gabriel has spent enough hours sitting around this bar.
What do I need with a table?
Well, enough of this area. And go check out the square and check out the drummer that Crash was talking to. Maybe you'll tell me something?
Hey there, nice beat. I dig it.
The drummer does not respond.
Hey there, nice beat. I dig it.
The drummer does not respond.
Okay, nothing from the drummer. Nothing I can learn. Voodoo and Grace. Okay. Look at the snake.
Glad you could return to us, Mr. Knight. The python is quite dangerous. I would stay back if I were you.
Thanks for the advice.
The snake is too far away. That doesn't seem to work that way. A very large, very formidable looking snake is secured in a plexiglass cage.
Can I see it?
Perhaps Gabriel should learn more about the scale before showing it to anyone. The snake is too far away.
Can I walk closer then?
The snake is too far away.
Okay. Do I have to feed it or something? No, maybe I'll check with Grace first, I guess. Before I resort to using clues.
Hey, kids!
Bruno, how nice.
Gee, a customer.
Of yours? Hardly.
How's the flower business?
Well, better than the used book business, I see.
Rare books.
That explains why I so rarely see anyone in here. Are you gonna sell me that wonderful painting of yours today?
Gee, is today the day that hell freezes over?
Well, one needn't be rude.
Did I have to sell the painting, or is that a bad choice? I hope not. That man is still here.
Get the hell out of here.
The figure outside does not respond.
He's still there. I'd wish he'd move or something.
He hasn't moved an inch since he showed up.
That's so creepy.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Do you have messages for me?
Your grandmother called. She said to remind you to stop by and go through your father's things.
Okay. Do you have messages for me?
That man from Germany called again, Wolfgang Ritter. Now he's claiming to be a relative of yours.
A relative of mine?
Can I get that phone number for Wolfgang Ritter?
Sure, I'll give it to you when we're done talking.
Could you do some research for me?
Sure, what?
I have a pattern I need you to research.
How interesting. What is it?
It's a reconstruction of the tracings they found around the murder victims. The ones done in flour and blood.
Yuck. You shouldn't carry this kind of thing around. Who knows what these symbols mean?
Well, wear your evil banishing gloves if you want, but check it out for me, would you?
I'll see what I can find out. Anything else?
Nope, I don't think so.
I can't think of anything.
Here's that phone number.
Thanks.
Hey, I guess we can call the Wolfgang Reader guy.
Didn't Grace say you had to dial 011 first to get international?
Wait, 011 first.
The number you have dialed has been disconnected. Please hang up and try your call again. This is a recording.
Oh, okay, so 011.
I'm not calling Germany. That Wolfgang Ritter guy says he's a relative, but I've never heard of him.
Oh, fine. I need to talk to my grandmother first, maybe? Then maybe I could confirm if I have a relative in Germany. Grandmother! Good to see you, grandmother. Wait, maybe I did play up till this point. It was so many years I forgot.
Gabriel, I'm so glad you stopped by.
Oh, sorry it's been a while, Grandma.
Not at all. Give me a kiss.
Now come on, sit down. Tell me how you're doing.
Are these the grandparents?
The wall are portraits of Gran and Granddad when they were young.
Oh, they look really good.
Some good-looking genes.
Yeah, he does have some good-looking genes. Okay, let's talk to the grandmother.
Gran.
Just fine, dear. I'm sorry I bothered you at work, but I was hoping you'd get a chance to go through your father's things in the attic.
Don't be silly. You can call me anytime. Tell me about our family.
Who would you like to hear about? Your granddad, your father, or your mother?
All of them.
Tell me something about Granddad.
Your granddad immigrated to America when he was 21. He worked his way through school, met and married me, and we had your father, Philip.
Okay, so Philip Knight.
Tell me about my father.
Your father was my only child. How we adored him.
But the father died before the grandmother did. That's really sad.
Tell me about my mother.
Your mother was Margaret Templeton when your father met her. She came from a very wealthy Creole family in New Orleans. She was beautiful and reckless. She was madly in love with your father, of course, but I also think she liked to find her family. Since you're so interested in family history these days, why don't you go by St. Louis Cemetery No. 1 and visit the family tomb? It would be such a sweet gesture.
Okay, I'll find time to do that.
It's the Ross tomb, right? Oh, maybe I will.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about these with her. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the bound voodoo hound for?
Thing about a secret voodoo hound for.
Gabriel, my goodness. What are you up to these days?
Oh, nothing, Gran. Really.
You'd better not be. You know you're the only family I have left.
Oh, that's even sadder. Please don't die, Gabriel. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
talk about the other stuff.
All right, dear.
Because it's, yeah, she doesn't have to know.
Go up to the
All the voodoo and the murders. Yeah, she doesn't have to know that. I'm just gonna go up to the attic. Come on. Oh yeah, I did play up to this point. I remember this area.
It looks pretty heavy.
A little bit. I don't have much memories of this part of the game, though, I'll say.
There's a lot of Granddad's old stuff in here. Might be something interesting.
There's a cross. Wallet. Table.
Some old clothes, including a pair of leather shorts.
Aren't those called lederhosen?
Lederhosen. There's a key.
Yes. It's some sort of key.
Could be the crypt key.
A bundle of letters. Love letters between Harrison and Rebecca.
Oh, that's sweet.
More of Harrison Knight's German books.
Just what I need.
Okay. I guess the only important thing is the key.
An elaborate mechanical clock, probably of German origin, is among the discarded treasures of the attic. There's an interesting design in the base of the clock.
Oh, I need the time for something and then open the thing. Oh, there's a keyhole.
Nothing happens.
I need to turn the time.
Nothing. Nothing happens.
What time does it have? Oh, I can turn this too? Oh, fuck.
The face of the clock is hand-painted. A ring of 6 symbols surrounds the face of the clock. A sword, a sun, an angel, a noose, an eclipse, and a dragon. The ring of symbols doesn't appear to have any mechanical function, but it does move.
Maybe I need to go to the crypt and get the information from there first. Maybe.
There's nothing I want in there. I think I'll leave that up here.
Fine.
Golf was never my game. I'm not sure what my game was, but it wasn't golf.
Okay, so nothing else.
I think I'll leave that up here.
Okay, so we'll go over to the crypt first. Where the family crypt is.
These would seriously clash with my decorating scheme. No thanks.
Okay, let's just go over to the tomb. The family tomb. Oh, a little squirrel. That's cute.
Hi. I'm Rebecca's grandson.
Much as when they were alive, the Wright elders give no response. The marble and granite tombs are quite heavy. Someone has left a small vase by the Wright family tomb.
Not sure who else comes here besides me and Gran, but that was nice of them.
Gabriel doesn't want to take the nameplates from his family tomb.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
How's it going, Granddaddy? Hey, Daddy.
Gabriel doesn't want...
Okay, sorry.
The marker reads, Philip Knight.
Daddy.
The marker reads, Margaret Templeton Knight.
My mother.
There's a statue here?
Of a small child clings to a cross atop the right tomb. The marble residents of this city of the dead say nothing.
What do I have to look at here that's important? Is there there's no date or anything either.
The marker reads, Margaret Templeton Knight.
My mother.
This family tomb bears the inscription, "Rest in peace," and the name Fullermill. A wrought iron fence surrounds this tomb.
I hope that's to keep people out.
Yeah, I hope so too.
The Wright family tomb. Several of Gabriel and Grant's family members are laid to rest here.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused and lost. I came here, but there's no date or anything that's important here. You know what? I'll take a break here first. No, because I really need it. So for those of you who are watching on YouTube, not live, I mean on YouTube, thank y'all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care.